everybody, Zach again at newtutorial.com, coming in making a video for you today. It is almost that time again, Sukkot 2016. We're about ready to open up our registration page. We're going to do that here in the next few days. And I know people last year too, I announced the registration page was open and everyone went over to the registration page and filled it out, and they didn't bother reading first the camp guidelines, all the things you're going to need to know for Sukkot 2016 and to make it a wonderful experience. And so I want you to do that now. If you want to come to Sukkot 2016, please first read through the camp guidelines, all the information over at newtutorial.com so that you know what you're getting into before you fill out that form and send it off to me. So it saves a lot of questions, and people don't send as many emails because you know exactly what to expect based on what is written there. So go to newtutorial.com, go to the Sukkot registration up at the top of the page, and then click on that, and then read through all the camp guidelines. Also, linked on those pages of the camp guidelines is an article, a very good article that Jamie wrote for, I think it was Prepper Project. Jamie wrote an article for the Prepper Project a while back, and it was all about camping. And so some people who come have never been camping before. And I want you to go through and read that article that Jamie wrote over at the Prepper Project, so it gives you a better idea of what to expect and, some of the things that you need to know when you go camping if you've never done that before. And so, just some, things that I've talked about in the past. If you haven't been watching my videos, you may not know. It's only for families, okay? Sukkot 2016 is for families only, and I know I take a lot of heat for that. The reason I do that is because I know that a lot of other Sukkot events out there, and it's very expensive for some of them for families to go. And in the Hebrew roots, Torah movement, whatever you want to call us these days, Messianic movement, whatever you want to call us these days, there are people who have very large families. It's the norm amongst, the groups out there. People have very large families, and so when they start to look for a place where they can go do Sukkot, they're like, oh my gosh, price tag shock. I can't afford to take my family on this, week-long vacation because it's just too expensive, plus the gas to get there and all that stuff. And so I keep this event completely free. The one caveat is you must be a family, okay? You must have at least one child, okay? So please, families, if you're a family, you're welcome to come. We even like large families. So if you want to come, this is your opportunity, but it's only for families. I know some singles I get hate mail every year from singles who are like, why don't you blah, blah, blah. I mean, if I let a bunch of singles come in, I'm sorry, then you're taking up spaces that families could use to get here. And the real fact is that you singles out there have a little more income than a lot of larger families who are just trying to get by every year. So and that's just the fact. So the families, it's open to them. There are plenty of other Sukkot events that everyone else can go to. Also, read the guidelines, families only. There was something else too. I can't remember what it was. I should write these things down. I don't know if that's not it. Anyway, you guys will have a great time. Just basically read the guidelines. Everything is in the guidelines. And make sure you read the guidelines and you understand what you have to bring. Prepare the things for your family that you need to bring. We do a lot of potlucks, things like that. So make sure that you, if you're coming, bring enough for your family and for those to share if you want to do the potlucks. You don't have to do the potlucks, but a lot of families get together during Sukkot and they do potlucks every night. You don't have to do that, but if you're gonna, make sure you bring enough food to share with everyone. I know what it was. Now I can't remember anymore. I can't remember what it was. I thought about it when I was doing that. Now I can't remember what it was. I was gonna... Oh, yes. So, if you've been here 2 times before, okay, if you've already been here twice already, you're going to have to find somewhere else to go. I'm sorry. But, I want to keep this open for new people too. So, because I get so many emails throughout the year from families who are like, we want to go to your Sukkot, we want to go to your Sukkot. But if they miss the registration and it gets filled up in less than 48 hours like it did last year, they're out of luck and they've been planning. And so I want to keep the spaces. Listen, guys, if you've been here before, at least twice, you need to find somewhere else to go. If you were here last year and it was your first time here, fine, come back. Okay, great. But I want to keep it open so there's always constantly new people coming in. and families can have that experience of doing Sukkot. So there are lots of other Sukkots out there, and other groups are getting together to have their own free Sukkots because they like the model that we're doing here and they want to replicate it. So they're doing that. So if you've been here twice already, you'll have to find somewhere else, okay? But if you've never been camping before, or if you're here last year, or if you've never been to a Sukkot before, or have never been to my Sukkot before, feel free. But again, guys, read the guidelines, go back, read the guidelines, and make sure you go through those, read the articles, and so you understand them before you fill out the registration. I'm not going to open up the registration for a few more days, so now is the time, right now. Go there, read everything, understand everything, so that you are well aware of what you're getting yourself into. But you're going to have a great time. It's going to be a wonderful time. I'll post a link up over here that shows you the video that we did, the video compilation that we did last year at the end of the Sukkot, so you can kind of see the fun time that we had. But really looking forward to Sukkot 2016, the Feast of Tabernacles, a feast that our Father says to keep forever throughout all your generations. We're going to have a great time. I know you will too. Hope to see you there. Check out newtorah.com, the Sukkot registration, and read the camp guidelines. We'll see you here, hopefully. All right, thanks. Go home, read your Bible.